Here with senior forward Audrey Durant, Hofstra head coach Krista Kilburn-Stevesky, and senior guard Olivia Askin. First of all, Coach, congratulations on 200 wins.
Thank you. It was my first dousing. So that
200
was,
wins, that's your first one?
That's my first one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Whose idea was that?
I think it was Ty's.
I believe that. No, it was awesome, and it was refreshing because I needed to be cooled off. But congrats to them, and congrats to all the players. And we had a good turnout today for the alumni, and it is growing and growing, and it's going to keep getting bigger, our base. And there was a lot of folks that couldn't make it, today that sent, all the well wishes and everything. But it just, those that have been in this grind here from these two for 4 years, they know how hard the wins are to come by. And, and that just attributed to our league and, to the teams we face. And I'm just really proud of these guys today and everyone that has contributed in the 200 wins. I can't say enough. And this was cold, but it was special.
Questions?
The ball's been falling, Olivia. Just talk about your performance between last week and obviously this game today.
I think just not thinking about my shot so much. Definitely the help of my teammates finding me when I'm open. A lot of the time I'm wide open and they find me in the right time. So that's definitely a huge factor. So, but yeah, just focusing and trying to finish when I can. It's a big part too.
Coach, shots were falling a lot more often this game than last. Would you say the ball movement had a lot to do with that?
Say it one more time, I'm sorry.
Would you say the ball movement had to do with hitting more shots than last game?
Oh, yeah. You mean the shots falling? Well, I mean, we just had to refocus a little bit and kind of get used to the physicality. We know that, you play a lot of teams that don't play as physical, and then you play a really physical team. That's why you try to play as many tough teams in the non-conference to get you ready for conference. So I think, that's just something that we have to adjust. We certainly aren't going to, that's our only option. Because, we have a very good group that we could be competing when the time comes if we can, keep our focus and understand our journey. And it might not be easy, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get the win. And, and I think that's what they did tonight. So, I think that physicality on Friday, and then you have to turn right around and play, a team you played a week ago. But we shot a lot yesterday. We shot more free throws and him shot a bunch of free throws. And they shot well yesterday. They know they can do it. That's what I said ago. The physical aspect is there. It's just the mental aspect. And that's just something as they grow, they're going to keep getting stronger with that mental aspect.
At the half, Coach Collins said you need something else to kind of put you over the edge and push you forward. You came out in the third quarter and scored 26 points. You think you got that coming out in the halftime?
Yeah, we did. We did, and we had a chance, and these guys, we finished strong in that third quarter, and then we got in the start of the fourth quarter, had a couple just bizarre calls there that kind of gave them a little bit of momentum shift. I think that's there's always going to be momentum shifts in games, and so we stopped that run. We stopped it. It got a little ticky there toward the end, and but that's just part of playing, and I think we definitely could have tightened up on the defensive end a little bit. We kept letting them, we didn't keep them in front of us the whole time, but had a great third quarter and just need to then, continue to have a stronger fourth quarter.
Hey, how comfortable are you feeling out there? Obviously it's been a challenge back and forth, but it seems like today you really had a little bit more behind your shots.
Just confidence, I had a stretch where, I didn't, have confidence in my shot, so I wasn't taking the shots, my teammate is confident in me, I'm confident in myself, so, wherever I have a chance to take the shot, I'm willing to take it.
What about your thoughts on the way Olivia's been playing, and Boogie, for example?
Well, Stephen Curry over there, but, she's a great shooter, we just gotta find her when she's open, she's gonna knock it down, I believe 100% every time she takes it, she's gonna knock it down.
And they both have played well. Liv has just been consistent, and and Nay has just always been consistent. She's battled a lot of things that she doesn't give any excuses about, and so I think she's really turned the page since Wilmington, and we're learning how to manage some things. And I think as we move forward, we need to manage those things better so she can be on the floor, and be her. So I really think since Wilmington, she's turned the page, and what a good time. So now we just got to keep going and going, and a lot of guys. Like I said, last game, I thought she played a great game last game. She might have not had as many points, or on her shots like that, but she played an incredible defensive game the last game, and then turned around again, had to play a lot of D in the post, and then, then we were scored too, and rebound. So, she's usually all over the stat page, 2 games in a row, double-double. So, but just proud of all of them. You know, I think just you know, we made it a little hard for us, but I told Nate at halftime, you know, you play somebody 1 week. You know, this is going to happen. You know, you beat somebody pretty handedly, and then you got to turn around a week later. You know, and they're going to try to, you know, figure out a way to keep pushing, and that's what they did. They tried to be physical in the beginning. They were crashing the boards harder than we did. We had to, you know, adjust that from 1 week, and you know, and that's the way it rolls. So we're going to learn a lot from this one, because in order to be where we are, we got to win a couple games in a row, right? Come March. So, and I think at the end of the schedule, we've got a couple teams back to back too, like Northeastern and Elon. So, but talk to Joey D. We got the scheduling straightened out, so there won't be any more 1 week after 1 week teams anymore. So, but you know, we just got to do what it is this year. But again, can't be any more proud of these guys, and let's get ready to take care of our next home game. So, and let me get on some dry clothes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.